Welcome to Stop Time to Improv. I'm Mary Scott with Business Riff, and I want startups to be wildly successful. Today, we're lucky to have Lisa Rodino from FitUFinance, and we're going to be talking about finances and how to build credit when you're a startup. So welcome, Lisa.
Well, thank you for having me, Mary. It's great to be here.
Yeah. So what's one of the first things a startup needs to pay attention to when it comes to credit when you're starting a new business?
Oh, there's so many things, but first off, your personal credit. Because your business hasn't matured yet, it will not have business credit on the get-go. So we definitely suggest that you work on making sure your personal credit is in order. And we love to see you making sure that you're paying your bills on time. We want to see that you have some established accounts already. And one thing that I can do with one of my teams is we help folks that don't even have their EIN number yet. And we can help you get prepared to take on your business even before you make a dollar in your business yet.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. First of all, what's an EIN number?
Yes. The EIN number is an employee identification number, and that is a number that you will have generated from having an LLC or a corporation. So it's your tax ID for your business.
And you need that before you set up your bank account, because you want your bank account for your business to be connected to an EIN number, not to your social security number, right?
That is correct. And when you are setting up that bank account, make sure you have your either LLC or your corporation already in place so that you know exactly what the name is, what symbols you're going to use in your name, what spaces you're going to have in your name, because every account you have needs to match.
Yes, very important.
So
what sorts of things can a business do, to brand new business, to start building credit?
Okay, to start building credit, they will want to make sure that their business has a presence online. You know, nowadays, every business needs a website. And if you're going to be seeking lending, you will want to make sure that you're listed on the 411, that you have a business entity appearance on Google.
When you buy things for your business, use a business credit card. That bank account will usually come with a credit card attached to it, and if you make sure that you keep everything really separate, so the business credit card is what's going to help you, right?
Well, yes, but you need to make sure what type of business credit card there is. Sometimes you need to actually be utilizing vendors that will report to the business credit bureaus, being the Dun & Bradstreet or the Experian commercial side or the Equifax commercial side.
Sure.
And one thing you need to pay attention to is, yes, there are business cards out there, but some will report on your personal credit. So while you're growing your business, make sure you're managing your personal credit very closely.
Right. I remember when I was a startup, I leased equipment, and rather than paying for the lease through a credit card, I arranged financing through the leasing company itself. And because that vendor reported this was business expense that was getting paid on time, that helped build my business credit.
Right. And it's also good to see it reported on your business side so that when tax season comes, you'll have your deductibles or your expenses on your business side. I was just going to say, one of the most popular business cards in the United States is the Capital One, but it carries your personal information and it will report to your personal credit profile. So be mindful of that. And, you know, when you have your business accounts, make sure your email account related to your business matches your URL. Lenders will give you a negative mark if they see that you're utilizing a free email account, because more businesses have failed statistically that are operating with a free account.
Right. Okay, so let's talk about funding. Are there particular alternative ways that startups can get some funding?
Well, absolutely. I have a program that I have teamed up with a team that's been doing this for 14 years. And what they do is they help business owners and startups and even investors. They help them to build unsecured lines of credit so that they will be able to access those lines when they need them, but they're not paying high interest rates on monies they're not using at the moment. So we have teams that we can bring in to educate our clients by helping them understand about separating their personal and business credit. We help them access lines of credit on both their business and personal side. We can bring in teams to help with your personal credit if it's had some hiccups or bumps and bruises along the way, because I like to say we're the judgment-free zone of finance. You know, we want to bring success to your company, and we've all had our stories.
Sure.
And I love learning the stories and helping to bring people to the right path to the capital they need to expand and grow.
Exactly. Well, this has been great. This is great information for startups. We want people to do finances right the first time because you want to be in revenue.
Exactly.
And you want startups to be wildly successful. So thank you so much, Lisa Rodino from FitUFinance. We'll put contact information for Lisa into the comments, and you can join us again for Stuck Time to Improv. I'm Mary Scott with Business Ref. The best thing you can do is book a free strategy call with me. And I'll see you next week.